Students, for standard 12, today we are going to finish the second part of the chapter on mutation. We are going to discuss about the chromosomal mutation. Now in chromosomal mutation, usually what happens is that there is a deletion of a particular part of the chromosome, or maybe a single gene or a set of gene is changed or deleted or duplicated. That we call a chromosomal mutation. So the definition is structural change in the chromosome due to deletion or duplication of one or more sets of genes. Now set of genes. Now this deletion, we have this chromosomal mutation of different types. The first one is deficiency or deletion. In deficiency or deletion, we say that the deletion can take part in the terminal position. Suppose this is a chromosome and this is the linear arrangement of the gene A, B, C, D. These are the different genes. The genes consist of different base pairs. Now, if the deletion has taken place from here, the terminal position, either this end or this end, so we get a chromosome which is shorter than this, BCD. Now, this is what we call a mutation where it is a deficiency or deletion and it is classed as terminal, as because it is from the tip. The second is intercalary. If the gene or a set of gene is deleted from the middle portion of the chromosome. So that this is the normal chromosome ABCD, and here we see that B gene, this particular gene is deleted from the, this C gene, this is deleted from the middle of the chromosome. That means the next new set of gene will have ABD, which will be shorter than the original. So that's called an intercalary from the middle. Now the second type of chromosomal mutation is called duplication. Now duplication, you can easily understand that a set of gene will be duplicated. Like suppose this is the normal set of gene A, B, C, D. We see that this AB part is duplicated. So the new chromosome where duplication takes place, it will be longer than the original normal chromosome. So this is what we call duplication. Now this duplication can be of different type. Like number one is tandem. In tandem, the duplication takes place ABCD, AB. That means in terminal position, the same set of gene is duplicated, then we call it tandem. But if the duplication takes place in the reverse way, like ABCD, duplication has taken place terminally here, but in the reverse order. First is B, then the second part is A. That means here it is ABAB, it becomes BAAB. So we have a reverse gene added, so that's we call a reverse tandem. The third type is called a displaced. Like here we have ABCD and the AB gene has added at the other end. That means not in this position but in another portion of the chromosome. So that we call a displaced, not in the tandem region. Transpose, if it goes and adds to another non-homologous chromosome, then we call it a transpose. So these are the different types of duplication. The third type of chromosomal mutation is called translocation. In translocation, the transfer of the set of chromosome of gene to a non-homologous chromosome. That means they will not bear the same set of genes. Like see, this is a chromosome having the set of gene A, B, C, D. Now here this particular gene is transferred to another non-homologous, means this is not a homologous chromosome, this is another chromosome where it goes and adds. So it becomes, so this is GHIJ, that means a complete different set of genes is there. So A is added here, so it becomes AGIJ, and the normal chromosome naturally that will become shorter. So since it adds to another homologous, we call it a translocation. Now this translocation can be a simple type of translocation. This is what we have shown here. This is a simple translocation. It can be a shift type of translocation where from the center portion BC, suppose a set of gene is shifted at this particular position in between J and K. So the normal gene, original gene becomes ADE, and this BC has shifted in between G and K, so it becomes GHIJ, BC and K. So it is shifted to another portion, so that is a type of shift. The third type is called a reciprocal translocation. In reciprocal, it is also, see, there are two non-homologous chromosomes. AB is shifted here to the other part and this part shift to the other part. That means reciprocal. One set of gene goes from this homologous part to this one. The other set of gene goes from this part and adds to this part. So this becomes GHDEF because this set is added to this chromosome, and AB goes and adds here. So ABIJK, AB goes here and adds up here, and that goes ABDEF. So that means it is a reciprocal means they change each other, the position changes. So that is how it takes place. Now this will become I, J and K, means AB goes and adds to the other. So this is the two different set of chromosomes that exchange the genetic part. Now after that, another type of chromosomal mutation is there where it is called inversion. Now inversion, what happens is the order changes, like A, B, C, D, E, F. Here this particular chromosome says between A, B, C, BC changes to C. That means it is B and C. Now it goes and changes, C goes to the first and B comes to the second. So the genes are inverted. So that we call a inversion. Now inversion is two types. One is called a paracentric inversion. If it is within the outside the centromere. In every chromosome has a centromere. Now this is outside the centromere, these genes are outside the centromere. So if an inversion occurs here, so BC is there and it becomes CB, that means outside the centromere. Or suppose D is here and it becomes ED, outside the centromere, then we call it a paracentric inversion. But if it is within the centromere, see here ABC, their centromere is here DEF, and here C and D changes the position. That is, within the centromere is contained within that, D goes to this side and C goes to this side, then this type of inversion is called pedicentric inversion. Then the last of the chromosomal mutation is called a genomatic mutation, where the set of genes are not in the same number. Sometimes it may become one more, two more, one less or two less than the original set of chromosome. Then we call it aneuploid or aneuploidy. But if the number is multiple of that, that means the normal set of chromosomes, it is a multiple of the normal set of chromosomes. Suppose normal set is n, it becomes 2n, 3n, 4n, means doubles, triples, or 4 times or 5 times, then we call it euploidy. Now this type of euploidy and aneuploidy is found naturally occurring, or it can be done in many types of plants. Now this is for genetic interest, or certain types of plants are grown, like you must have heard about the tetraploid wheat or the hexaploid wheat, which has usually wheat has 14 chromosomes in the diploid condition and 7 in the haploid condition. So if it is hexaploid wheat, means 6 into 7, 42 chromosomes will be there, or tetraploid wheat, 4 into 7, 28 chromosomes are there. Now they are cultivated. Now this cultivation is done mainly for the economic purpose, for certain purpose, like durum wheat is cultivated, which is used for making semolina or pasta wheat and what we call. Now this genomatic mutation, as I said, if it is one more or two more or one less or two less, then we call it aneuploid. So aneuploids are a monosomy if it is 2n minus 1. So suppose in human being, if it is a monosomy, 2n is 46 chromosome, 46 minus 1, if there are 45 chromosomes, we call it monosomy. Nullisomy is 2n minus 2. That means, suppose in onion there are 16 chromosomes, 2n is 16 minus 2. If it has 14 chromosomes, then we call it nullisomy. Trisomy is 2n plus 1. If it is one more, that means suppose onion there are 16 chromosomes, 16 plus 1, 17 chromosomes. If a plant can be cultivated, then that we call a trisomic plant. Tetrasomy is 2n plus 2. And aneuploidy, as I said, that it can be monoploid. Monoploid means just that n is the haploid is suppose n, and if it is 2n, that means what we find the chromosome number in the somatic cell. that 2n, that's a monosomic, monoploidy, we say monoploidy plant. And if it is 3n, 4n, 5n, 6n, then that's called polyploid. So we have this type of genomatic mutations also can be there. Now this in polyploidy there can be autopolyploid and allopolyploid. If the chromosome number, if the genes are of same type is multiplied, suppose AA is a type of gene and you get AAAA, that means 4 types of, you double it with a similar type of gene, then we call it a autopolyploid. But if you mix 2 type of genes, suppose AB and double it, so it becomes AABB. So 2 different set of genes multiplied, then we call it a allopolyploid. So this is also done for certain type of genetical interest in the plants to get some type of new quality in the plants. So this is for the chapter on mutation, that what we have finished. Almost all the topics that are covered. Until then, thank you. If you have any question, you can put up the question and be prepared for the self-assessment test which will be there in coming future. Thank you very much.